Hello witches! Today we are doing our Lughnasadh abundance ritual using our altar as spell ingredients. First, I set up my altar space, light some incense and my candles. Of course, because of my fantastic camera skills, you can't see those. I'll work on that. We'll get better together. The aesthetic was achieved either way. A reminder, your practice is valid even if it doesn't look like mine. I've accumulated and worked on my altar setup for a decade, but you could just do this in your kitchen, and most times I do. It's the intention that really matters. Oh, look at me, realizing you couldn't see the candles and showing you those are my altar candles, and here's my incense again for some reason. A quick recap on Lughnasadh: it's the first harvest on the wheel of the year, the midway between the summer solstice and fall equinox, a time to reflect on what you've grown physically, spiritually, emotionally, and what you're ready to cut away. If you haven't already watched the Lughnasadh altar video, check it out on my Patreon. It's just how I set up this specific altar. I'll post the ingredients again in the description and go through them as we add them to our spell. The purpose of reusing my ingredients is to really build on the intention I put into the altar, and because we don't waste in this household. All of these ingredients are perfectly usable. I'm also going to add this honey, which was my altar offering. That one fly that will not leave my office really enjoyed this. But you're going to want some sort of bag, or you could use a jar. I have this little gift bag that I'm using. I'm also going to wrap everything in a coffee filter to keep the honey from leaking through the fabric. This is entirely optional. In goes my offering. In an abundance spell, honey can sweeten the outcome, and the added intention of it being used to give thanks or gratitude is a big bonus. Of course, I take a ridiculously long time getting it out of this cup. While I struggle, you could also use maple syrup or sugar. Honestly, any offering you had on your altar would work. Again, it's more about the intention and the gratitude that you're putting into the spell. The energy that you put into it is what you're going to receive back. Now I've added my remaining ingredients: the soil, the citrine crystal, rice, oats, even the melted candle wax. Don't forget the parchment where you wrote your Lughnasadh note. You can even add another paper with what abundance you want to call in. It could be health, money, success. The more specific, the better. Too vague and you may just find $1 on the sidewalk. Cool, but maybe not what you're going for. I don't have specific spell words for this. I just focus on what my goal is throughout the whole process. Then this goes on my desk where I can see it every day, and at the end, I'll most likely bury the ingredients and reuse the bag. Thanks so much for watching. Comment how your Lughnasadh was and how your ritual may have differed from mine. As always, stay wild, stay grounded, and stay witchy.